Hello, Mr. Victor.
Hello, bro.
How you doing?
I'm approximately normal.
The Betway Premiership season has begun in earnest. The time we have been waiting for is now, is here, and we were graced with beautiful football today. We saw Chippa United go toe-to-toe with the defending champions of the Betway Premiership. I'm talking about Mamelodi Sundowns. And I must say today, contrary to what many people had expected the outcome of this match to turn out, it didn't turn out that way, and it ended in a 1-1 draw. One for Chippa United and one for Sundowns. At the end of this game, it has made me realize something. The Chippa United I saw today against Mamelodi Sundowns, if they continue this way and increase the tempo, I see great things coming their way. That's why I said if they continue this way. And in as much as I love Sundown players and their performances today, kudos to Sales who scored the goal, capitalized on that mistake in the Chippa United defense area and was able to slot it in after doing a combination with, is it Adams or who? Is it Adams or Matthews? Matthews and scored that goal. But I must also give kudos to a guy who troubled Mamelodi Sundowns defense. And I'm talking about Bonani. That guy was a terror. I personally watched the match. In the first half of the game, he had an opportunity that came, but he ballooned the ball way over the bar. And I was like, oh God, I could see him biting himself as if he just carry something and cut himself for missing that opportunity. But all the same, it was interesting to see Sundowns getting the win in the first half, then Chippa United. They came back in the second half, and Chippa United were able to equalize 1-1. Now, do you think this is a good result for Chippa United and for Sundowns? But before I get your thoughts, guys, I want you all to register with LineBet, one of the most reliable and transparent betting platforms. They deliver the fattest odds in the market. If you check our description box and in the comment section, you see the link. You click on the link and register with LineBet today using our promo code FOOTINTEL1 and you get 100% bonus on your first deposit. Remember the promo code FOOTINTEL1 and you get 100% bonus on your first deposit. Remember to be gamble aware and stake responsibly. Thank you very much. So, Mr. Victor, your thoughts?
Okay. Congratulations to the entire South Africa as a nation, and congratulations to Africa that we are now ready for a new season. The season has come, and we really appreciate life for coming our way, for us having this opportunity to experience one of the best leagues, not just in Africa, but in the world. Yeah, it was the defending champion today against the Chili Boys, Chippa United. And you know, whenever they call Chippa, before you finish the United, what rings my head is Nigeria #1 goalkeeper, Chief Bobo Nwabali. I need to start from that part, if you can allow me. Seeing Bobo with Chippa United this season. Yes, the transfer window has not ended. Omo, Chai, I pitied him a bit. Guys, I know why I'm saying that. With all due respect to Chippa United, with all due respect, and yes, I understand that Chippa United has been so good to him professionally. But then, you know, there's always a time that a man gets to a level, he needs to progress. He needs to go further. He needs to try more. Right? I believe that Nigeria #1 goalkeeper should be at a better place. With all due respect. And see, to say that Chippa United succeeded in getting off a draw today, I give big congratulations to the entire team and to Nwabali. But then at the end of the day, life is life. You don't know, maybe you want to go somewhere. Before you know, you reach there, your leg break. From there, you don't go. But since there is an opportunity for him to play and to express himself, and this is a keeper that I know that when it comes to Nigerian goalkeepers, he's my number one. Personally, he's my number one. Okay, let's keep that by the corner and face the game. Yeah, big congratulations to Chippa United, because this is the first time in 7 encounters that they are able to draw against Mamelodi Sundowns. And Mamelodi Sundowns, let's not forget that they are just coming fresh from beating Richards Bay 4-0. So you ask the question, it's okay to ask the question, what happened today? Why is it that Mamelodi Sundowns could not score more goals against the Chippa United side that they have been pumping goals? They have been dealing with them when it comes to goals. But today, they could only go home with one. We saw the formation. From Chippa United, they knew they had been suffering. They have been feeling the pains. So their formation was just so clear. 5 at the back. Block everywhere, please. 4 midfield. And Bunani up there. For Mamelodi, it was 4-4-2. But that 4 there formed a diamond. Right? And the game started. As usual, Mamelodi will have the ball. And today they had the ball. They kept pressing. They kept suffering Chippa United. But then, so there was an incident where 2 defenders clashed because of who will play the ball. I'm talking about the Chippa United defenders.
Yeah.
Who will play the ball? Who will clear the ball? Unfortunately for them, Mamelodi Sundowns could not use that opportunity.
Renas couldn't bury.
Then, we say they managed their way for the first half to end. But getting into the second half, when some subs had been made, Swanee has been brought in. Swanee played 30 minutes. Swanee has been brought in. Then I said the game changed. Then we saw the brilliance of Matthews, who dropped it for Saleh, my man, who pumped in that goal, 1-0. And at that time, I was like, okay. And for Mabale, I don't know how he could have. Yeah, when we say maybe he could have saved it too. But then, when we say it might also be too much for him to save. But something then happened going forward. You see a Chippa United that whenever they are going for an attack, the attack was, it was working smoothly. Budani himself, just as you mentioned, when he got that square pass, that was not the only pass that he got. Clean passes, at least 2 that I can mention. But he couldn't bury them. Then we saw instances where Zwane had 2 clear-cut chances. But then, it was one Bale. I stopped a particular one that he tipped it with his right hand. They probed until that moment now came. That Fekane, that guy is still new. They just signed him for the season, and from the look of things, with the way that guy played ball today, I see him as somebody that can do a lot for this particular team. The way he shot the ball, fortunately for him, it was deflected too, and Ronald Williams couldn't help it. I know some persons already now, they have started bashing on Ronald Williams, that they need a better keeper in Sundowns. They don't know what they have. If they go and ask other clubs, they will understand. But then, yes, 1-1, and we saw the brilliance of Mabani that came in. He brought that excitement, just like the game against Chippa United, against Richards Bay. We saw that spark in him that he brought. But when we say it was not enough for them, the Chippa guys knew what they were doing. They tried to slow down the game. At the end of the day, 7 minutes was added, but that 7 minutes did not really make so much sense to Mamelodi Sundowns. So, what do they have to do? I think Mamelodi Sundowns now needs to, for the coach, I think his kind of play is now becoming is now becoming known. If you notice very well, especially from the flanks, he would be playing 2-4-3, 2-4-3 from the flanks. And if you notice, whenever Chippa gets that ball, any slightest opportunity, they lob it off. Down to Nwabali. Anytime the ball gets to him, they fall back. I mean Sundowns, they fall back. There's nobody going out there to chase him. They just fall back and allow him. And you know there's one cool thing with Nwabali, and nobody can take it away from him. He is a very good long passer. They call it helicopter football. He is very good with that. Is it sending it to the far right? Is it sending it to the far left? And they gave him such opportunity. Too much of it today. Well, the season is just starting, and we are still watching the game. A little tweaks here and there. But after watching today's game, nobody will have to tell us that, see, just because of one game, that Sundowns cannot rise up again. I understand the feels. This is their first draw. The first time they're not collecting 3 points in the opening match of the season for the past 6 years. Okay? I know, their spirits cannot be down. It is Mamelodi Sundowns.
Of course.
If the coach wants to carry everybody for the next game, who are they playing? They are playing, I think, Amazulu, midweek. If they want to carry everybody and shift and bring in a second 11 to play, they can still do it. So, the season is starting. I wish the two sides all the best. Chippa United, you have done so well. This is a very good way to start your season. And you guys have done so well. Big congratulations to both teams. We'll see you guys in the midweek.
Thank you very much, Mr. Victor. You can be part of the conversation in the comment section. Let's do well to hear from you, get your thoughts about the match today, and of course, the Betway Premiership in general. We can't wait to hear from you. Hit the subscribe button if this is your first time, and do not forget the notification bell so that you don't get to miss any of our content. And to those of you as subscribers, a big thank you to you guys. We appreciate you for the love. The Betway Premiership that we have been waiting for is finally here. Football is back. And I know that everyone out there is excited because I could see the excitement on the faces of the fans in the stadium. Like, Omo, this has been anticipated and now is here. Remember to stay glued to Football Intel to keep giving you post-match analysis of every game in the PSL. Thank you so much. I still remain your host of Football Intel, Mr. Dominion Chooks, and of course doing this beside me all the time. No other person than my top-notch African soccer analyst, Mr. Victor Siokwu. We both are saying bye for now. African football to the world, and Siabunga, South Africa.